Imagine holding a book in your hands that no one, not historians, cryptographers, or even AI, has ever been able to decipher. A book filled with mysterious symbols, bizarre illustrations of unknown plants, and strange diagrams that look like they came from an alien world. This is the Voynich Manuscript, one of the greatest literary mysteries of all time. Found over 600 years ago, its meaning remains hidden, its origins unknown, and its language completely undeciphered. Some say it's an alchemist's guide, others believe it's an ancient medical text, while some even claim it could be a hoax. But what if this book holds secrets that could change our understanding of history? Join me as we dive into the mystery of the Voynich Manuscript, uncover its strange history, and explore the theories about who wrote it, why, and what it could mean for the future of language itself. The story of the Voynich Manuscript begins in 1912, when an antique book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich stumbled upon it in the library of an Italian monastery. As an experienced collector, Voynich immediately recognized that this was no ordinary book. The manuscript was 240 pages long, written on fine parchment, and filled with hand-drawn illustrations of mysterious plants, astrological charts, and nude women bathing in strange green pools. But the most baffling part, the text. It was written in an unknown language or code, one that no one had ever seen before. The letters looked like they followed a real linguistic structure, with patterns and repetitions, but no one could recognize a single word for decades. People speculated that the book was a forgery or modern hoax, but in 2009, modern carbon dating tested the parchment and confirmed that it was from the early 1400s, meaning it was at least 600 years old. This meant one thing: the Voynich Manuscript was real. Someone, hundreds of years ago, had written it. But why? And more importantly, what does it say? If the text was strange, the drawings inside were even stranger. The book is divided into sections, each one more confusing than the last. The botanical section pages are filled with detailed drawings of plants, but none of them match any known species on Earth. Were these illustrations of extinct plants, or were they completely made up? The astronomical section charts and diagrams show zodiac signs, stars, and celestial movements, but they don't match any real astrological system. Some scholars believe these could represent an unknown ancient calendar. The biological section, this part features tiny, naked women bathing in pools connected by tubes. Some think this is an alchemical or medical text describing the body in a symbolic way. Others think it could represent a lost system of medicine. The pharmaceutical section, this section shows herbs and mysterious jars, as if it were an ancient apothecary guide. But none of these drawings have labels or explanations. Without understanding the text, their meaning remains a mystery. Over the years, many theories have emerged about who created this strange book. One of the most popular ideas is that it was written by an alchemist or herbalist from the Middle Ages. Alchemists often kept their knowledge secret, and some wrote in coded languages to prevent their discoveries from being stolen. Could the Voynich Manuscript be an ancient guide to lost medicines or secret potions? Some theorists have speculated that Leonardo da Vinci could have been involved. The artistic style, strange inventions, and scientific nature of the book resemble his work. But there's a problem. Leonardo was born 50 years after the manuscript was created. Still, could it have been written by another Renaissance genius? Some believe the book doesn't come from Earth at all. The unidentifiable plants, the alien-looking language, and the bizarre diagrams. Could this be a message from an advanced civilization? It sounds far-fetched, but even modern AI cannot crack the code, and no other language on Earth follows the same patterns as the Voynich script. One of the simplest explanations is that the Voynich Manuscript is a medieval prank, a book created to look mysterious and confuse scholars of the time. But if it were a hoax, why does the language follow real linguistic rules? Modern analysis has shown that the structure of the words follows the same patterns as real languages, suggesting it must have meaning. For over 600 years, historians, cryptographers, and even government agencies have tried to decipher the Voynich Manuscript. Even World War II codebreakers attempted to unlock its secrets, but they failed. More recently, AI and machine learning have been used to analyze the text. Some researchers believe it may be an ancient form of Hebrew or Latin, but no one has been able to translate a full sentence. The more we study it, the more confusing it becomes. The Voynich Manuscript is more than just a mystery. It's a reminder of how little we understand about language itself. How many languages have been lost to history, just like this one? Could there be hidden languages we haven't even discovered yet? If an entire book's meaning can be lost for 600 years, how many other ancient texts could hold secrets we may never understand? Languages are gateways to history, knowledge, and culture, and yet we take them for granted. Thanks for watching. See you on our next mystery.